On today's interesting episode, a recent update from the Athletics have emerged claiming that Real Madrid Ballon d'Or leading candidate Vinicius Jr. has now rejected a bumper offer from Saudi Arabia. According to the latest update, as we will be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Real Madrid are looking to beat Barcelona's record in the upcoming UEFA Super Cup final against Atalanta, which will be taking place on Wednesday night. We are going to be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. There is much excitement in the Real Madrid camp surrounding the attacking combination between Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe next season. Vinicius, in particular, will be looking to retain himself as the leader of the Real Madrid front line. But it will be interesting to see how he coordinates with Kylian Mbappe, the new arrival in the final third in the upcoming season. There are, after all, fears that Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe may have a power struggle at the club, which in turn could lead to one of their departures in the years to come. However, in a significant development, Vinicius has reiterated his loyalty to Real Madrid by turning down a substantial offer from Saudi Arabia. This is a report, according to the Athletics, which suggests the 24-year-old Brazilian winger was approached by the delegation from the Saudi Arabia's public funds investment. The delegation, acting on behalf of the country's Ministry of Sport, aimed to persuade Vinicius to become the face of their league ahead of the 2034 World Cup set to be held in Saudi Arabia. The Saudi bid for the 2034 World Cup, which is currently uncontested, will be confirmed at the FIFA Congress on December the 11th. Despite the lucrative nature of the offer, Vinicius has decided to stay committed to Real Madrid, where he recently extended his contract until 2027, featuring a staggering €1 billion release clause. Despite the allure of the Saudi offer, Vinicius remains focused on his goals at Real Madrid. The Brazilian international is driven by the dream of winning the Ballon d'Or as a Real Madrid player, a goal he believes is achievable with the club's support and his continued development. Amid this update, let us take you back to when Vinicius won the Champions League at Wembley against Borussia Dortmund, as during a post-match press conference, the Brazilian international claimed he wished the Real Madrid president Florentino Perez comes across this interview and extends his contract at Real Madrid. Then there is also a scenario where in 2022, the Real Madrid president Florentino Perez himself claimed that at Real Madrid they do not sell the big players. If you want any of their big players, you will have to pay the €1 billion release clause, which has currently been inserted in Vinicius Jr.'s contract. A further proof that Vinicius is not leaving Real Madrid amid this huge bid. The player does not want to leave, and the club himself do not want to part ways with the Brazilian. We are going to bring you more update on that in our future episode. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are now going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as the Merengues are looking to beat Barcelona's record in the upcoming UEFA Super Cup finals. Following the conclusion of the US preseason tour, Real Madrid gear up to take on Atalanta in the UEFA Super Cup finals. The Merengues have a golden opportunity to add another title to their illustrious trophy cabinet in merely their first game of the season. A victory would not only allow Real Madrid to start the season on a strong note, but also enables coach Carlo Ancelotti to match the legendary Miguel Muñoz's record of 14 titles with the club. Indeed, if Real Madrid triumph in the UEFA Super Cup this Wednesday, they will etch their name in the history by becoming the team with the most victories in the competitions, securing their 6th title. Currently, Real Madrid are level with arch-rivals FC Barcelona and AC Milan, each having won the prestigious trophy 5 times. As such, the chance to surpass their eternal rivals Barcelona and seize a record 6th title is bound to add an extra layer of excitement. Moreover, securing their victory would see Carlo Ancelotti become the most successful coach in the UEFA Super Cup history. Currently, Ancelotti is tied with Manchester City's Pep Guardiola, each having won the trophy 4 times. Ancelotti has hinted at maintaining continuity in his lineup, suggesting that newcomers like Endrick and Kylian Mbappe may not start on the night. His focus appears to be on persevering the stability of last season's Champions League winning team. You have to take into account those players who won the Champions League. Carlo Ancelotti recently claimed when asked on who would potentially start against the Italian outfit Atalanta. Of course, Toni Kroos and Nacho will be missing following their departures this summer. Consequently, it is expected that Eder Militao will replace Nacho, while current team captain Luka Modric, who has excelled on the US preseason tour, will take Toni Kroos' place in midfield. However, the validity of that is left hanging in the air. We'll be bringing you more updates on that in our future episode. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.